Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up doing well, got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So I want to share with you guys today something I've been listening to for the last couple days, throughout the entire day. It's called Success is a Choice. All right. It's an audio book. It's on YouTube. Most of the things, people listen to like their iTunes, stuff like that. I like YouTube. I just like to watch things and look at things. I also listen to things. I get I have the upgrade where you pay for no commercials, so I don't have to worry about any commercials, anything like that. And so then I just, like I said, I get up, hit play, walk my dogs, work out, run, and then just do what I'm doing. And then just trying to put like good things in my ears, right? And so Success is a Choice. John Maxwell is a great leader. He's got a bunch of leadership books. And it's about 5 hours long or something like that. I listened to the entire thing. And I just go back and I just like scroll back and play different parts of it. It's like there's so many good things in this audio book. It's crazy. So one of the things that I heard, because, when you're doing things, you're working out, you're running, you're walking, I'm walking my dogs. Like what I'll do is I'll just grab my phone and I'll go to my notepad and I'll just jot down like whatever it is, the phrase or quote that I heard, and then go back and try to, dive into a little bit more. But anyways, uphill habits or uphill hopes and downhill habits, right? He was talking to Ed Milet in this other video, and he said that, and he goes, a lot of people have uphill hopes, but they have downhill habits. And that just kind of blew me away a little bit, right? Because it's true. And we're all guilty of it. Like all of us at some point have something that we have high hopes in trying to achieve and do, but like our habits don't match up with that to get us there. Our habits are actually taking us in the opposite direction. And so when people put things like that, you're able to kind of, at least for me, just look at it in a much better way, and I can picture that. Like I can just picture, uphill hopes, but the habits that I'm doing or that other people are doing are just taking them downhill. And me being like I said, I'm guilty of a lot of things that at some point just wasn't congruent with what I was trying to achieve, and I had to change these things so that I can go and achieve the things that I wanted to achieve. Sacrifice, giving up a lot of things, investing in myself in ways that I've never done before. Stop doing things that I know wasn't going to really put me in the right positions to win, and pick anything. You can use that quote for any area of your life. I'll start off with finances because I was just talking to my team last night about finances. The choices that a lot of people make, they want to buy a new car, a new home, just anything that's going to require, some good credit, right, to get you where you want to be. But the habits before that, or the habits that they're doing, are actually taking them downhill because they don't have the right credit score to go and buy the nice car that they want, or get the good interest rate that they're supposed to have, or that they could get. Instead, they got a much higher interest rate that's costing them a lot more money each month for something that they shouldn't actually be paying for like that, right? And so, like, I have a lot of people that are in real estate, that do real estate. And a lot of things that people tell me is like, well, so-and-so applied for this loan for this home, and I was trying to get them, I was trying to help them buy it, but their credit came back and the financing fell through. And more, I hear more of that more than anything, is that their financing fell through just because their credit just wasn't right. Before doing their due diligence and making sure that they did their legwork beforehand, they went to go look at a home that they weren't sure if they could even qualify for. So they fall in love with a home, they put a bid on it and whatever. Then they go to the bank, which they're supposed to be the opposite way around. You go to the bank first, see what you can qualify for, see what your limit is, and then you can go out and look for homes. But it's the opposite, right? Same thing with the cars. I'll get to that in a minute. And then what happens? Financing falls through. You don't have the right credit scores. You haven't been doing the right things. So you got these high hopes of getting this nice home, and then you can't get it because your habits were horrible, and now you credit score isn't what it should be. So no bank is going to give you that loan for that price of a home. That happens a lot. I've invested in some real estate myself. And so talking to people in real estate, that's what I get to hear a lot of, right? And then I have friends and family that sell cars, in the car selling business, right? They work at dealerships. They go on test drives, they talking to people. People come in, they've got their idea in their head of this vehicle that they want. But when it comes to sit down and run their credit to help them buy it, they can't get it. They actually got to go look at something a lot cheaper, something that they don't want, because they didn't go and check to see what their credit score was. And so they can't qualify for the nicer car vehicle that they really wanted. They got to accept and go for something much lower, or maybe not as nice that they wanted. In their head, they had this thing like, I really want this car, I really want this vehicle. And so when they go and try to get it, they can't, because their downhill habits set them up for failure when it was time to go and do that. And so just simple things like that, people's health, finances, health, I think are like the core things, right? Like for people, for everyone. If you don't have like good finances, good credit scores, good credit habits, things that you're doing, when it comes time for you to do some real adulting stuff, it's not going to work out in your favor, because you're just not doing the right things with your finances. Okay. I'm a jiu-jitsu coach. I run a business. I have to deal with credit cards being declined on a monthly basis. And so I get to see habits of people of always having to change their credit card out. Like I told my team last night, I never have to exchange my credit card, give a new credit card out until the expiration date expires. And that's like years away, right? And it's for some people, it's like a monthly recurring thing that their card does not go through. And that's a bad habit, because if that's not going through for jiu-jitsu dudes, it's probably not going through for other things either. And so most likely when you get, so like for me, I'm looking for a tenant, right? To rent out one of my homes. And I have this company that's helping me vet people. And when they run the credit checks and they run their reports come back, and they see that they're late on paying all these different bills, they tell me, hey, this candidate here, this person, don't rent your home to them. Okay, don't do that. We'll find you someone else. And someone else will come through. Same thing. Late on bills. Don't rent to them. You're gonna have a hard time dealing with them. So you don't. And that just brought me to something that just popped in my head right quick. One of the homes that I just got, I'm fixing it up. There was a neighbor that came over that I was talking to. This person's almost 50 years old, okay? Because they filled out the application to rent the home, because she was like, well, I can't buy it, but I can rent it. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll send you, have the people that I'm working with send you the application, fill it out, and then we'll just go from there. Comes back, they've been evicted from a previous apartment, whatever. Credit's not that good, all kind of other things, red flags, this and that. So it's a no-go, right? And you shouldn't be, in your 40s or 50s or whatever, or at any age really, period, to where you can't rent an apartment and go rent a car or lease a car or do whatever because your credit's just really bad, or you've been evicted from a home. Like, your downhill habits will just destroy all your uphill hopes, man. And when this guy said that, it just brought back like all these things to that I have to deal with myself, or that I know other people are dealing with and stuff like that. And so it's just good to be self-conscious of like what you're doing with your finances, and then, like I said, your health. How many people do you know, or maybe even you, where like you don't make an actual change for the better until a doctor tells you, hey, if you don't make these changes, it's not looking too good for you, that you're going to be here this much longer to enjoy life and your family. if you don't make these changes. And then you got to go make these changes in the way you eat, the way you exercise, because most people don't eat right. Most people don't exercise. They don't take care of their bodies right. They treat their bodies like crap. And then when it's time, to maybe do something with your body, it's not going to work for you, because and I see it in jiu-jitsu all the time, right? People want to come and do jiu-jitsu, and we got them doing jumping jacks and basic calisthenics, just simple things, bear crawls, push-ups. Those are easy things, right? You should be able to push your own body weight. Everyone on this planet should be able to move their own body weight with like a pull-up, a push-up, a burpee, jumping jacks. And a lot of people can't. So when they come in, the years of downhill habits just really, it's an eye-opener. Wow, I didn't know that I was out of shape, that much out of shape. Until they come to like a jiu-jitsu class and come through one of our classes, and then they realize, wow, man, I need to change some things. And I just had a student recently sign up that just said, wow, I'm really going to make an effort to make some changes, because I didn't know I was that bad out of shape. Great, let's do it. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here. That's why our academy's here. That's what we do. We specialize in that. It's to help you fix those things, right? So downhill habits, just killing the dreams of uphill hopes, I love that stuff. So again, just something I wanted to just drop in your ear, because just look around and just pay attention to what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. What are you doing that is setting you up for failure in your future self? It's just going to just kill a dream of yours, because you're just not doing the right things. It sucks. I was just talking to a student last night. We're in the locker room after class, and we're like, discipline, it sucks. I mean, it really does. It's just the thing that, like, every day it's the same thing. This morning, it's the same thing every morning. I get up, make my coffee, put all my little goodies in it, MCT powder and collagen and all this stuff in it, cinnamon, whatever. And then I drink that, and then it's the green shake, right? Some coconut water, it's my protein powder, it's my greens that I put in there, shake it all up, take all my vitamins, all my collagens, all my fish oil pills, all that good stuff for my joints, B vitamins, you name it, zinc, vitamin D, vitamin C, every single morning. Then right after that, 1.5 liters of water, liquid IV, beet powder, amino acids, glutamine, this, that, whatever, because I'm trying to prep myself for what I'm getting ready to do to my body here in a couple hours. Actually, I need to hurry up because I've got a class to go to right now, but it's just a daily thing. Then walk my dogs, got to get that in. And then I just ran 3 miles before I started this episode here. Now it's time to go to class. And then after that, come home, cook a healthy lunch, and then get some rest, and then do some work, and then go back to class. And it's the same thing over and over and over again, but it's a good thing, because I know whenever I need to use my body, it's going to be ready. Whenever I know I need my finances I need to buy something or get something, I know I'm going to be able to get it, because I take care of my finances. That's just the mindset. Like, whatever it is that my future self is trying to like go and get, I need to be making sure that on a daily basis, I'm taking care of those things right now. So uphill hopes, downhill habits. All right. Which one of those things are killing your dream right now? And what are those things that you need to fix? We all need to fix something. Everyone always has something to work on and improve on. Everyone, no one's perfect. There's always something to improve on. And then for me, like I said, on a daily basis, I'm just walking around, driving around, listening to something that's like this audio book that's called Success is a Choice. I mean, it's going to grab my attention and make me click on it when Success is a Choice. That's just a great title. And I'm listening to all these things that are like, where I'm just like, the whole time I'm listening to, I'm just shaking my head like, man, that's just fire. That's good stuff. Like, I need to write this down. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to change this. I need to change that. And then it's for what? Just to become a better me, a better person all the way around, to fix the things that need to be fixed. So anyway, guys, got to go. Catch you guys on the next one. You have a great day. We'll see you.